My name's Lynn and I am originally from southwest Wales, so I'm a long way from home. And we moved up to Scotland, my husband, my son and I, in 2005. Just we fancied something different. And I very quickly got a job with Aberdeenshire Council, working in school meals, started off cooking in kitchens and then got promoted into the position I'm in now. And I have the absolute privilege of working with about 300 ladies. There came a time in my life where I was in chaos, family life was chaos, and I just felt that I wasn't plugging into God, and I didn't understand why. And I went on a bit of a grand tour of Aberdeen, looking for somewhere that I just felt was home. And I came to King's. And the one thing that really struck me, as soon as I got to the top of the steps, it says welcome home. And I just cried for 4 months. I just came in and cried for 4 months. There was one day I came in and I was distraught, upset, very emotional. And I sat in this seat, and next to me was a lady, and she kept wanting to talk to me, and I was trying to really avoid her. I was doing my utmost to avoid her because I just couldn't speak to people. And she persisted and she persisted and she persisted. And this gentleman had just given this amazing sermon that had really, really resonated with me. And this lady just would not be ignored. So eventually I gave in, we got talking, and I know that God put her in that seat because with my situation that was going on with my son, she told me about her son, how she prayed as a mum, she prayed and prayed and she handed it over to God, and it was really, really hard. And when I then, at the end of this conversation, said, so what's he doing now? She said, that was him giving the sermon. And from that point on, hope rose, and it still rises. I decided that probably the best way forward, and it was through the messages I was getting here, is that serve, give something back, serve. And there's an awful lot of healing in serving other people, in whatever capacity you're able to do, and everybody can serve in some way. And I just found that I got my mojo back, I got my zest for life back, I got my joy back. In my job, I do a lot of baking and a lot of cooking. At home I do a lot of baking and a lot of cooking. And with the Tory Connect group, I felt there was a wee bit of a need. And there's a lot of love in baking. And when you have a group of people that sometimes there's not been that much love shown to them, it's important to show love in whichever way you can. And that's why I started baking for the Tory group. And also when I can, I help out at the church with the Alpha meals, and whatever Kat needs, she'll just give me a bell, or we'll meet up every now and again and discuss what I can do to help in any way. I think every single trial that has come my way has been to build my purpose. And my purpose is to bring others to Jesus in whichever way I can. I came in here 2 years ago and I was completely broken. Had you told me 2 years ago I would find that joy again, and joy in the Lord, and peace, the peace that He gives you when you hand things over, yeah, that's something special. But knowing what God's done for me, and that what He can do for every single person outside those doors, excites me. And I really want to be part of that.